Hey, thanks for coming to my channel. I'm Chad Murray with ChadMurray.biz. I am the business coach for service businesses. I scale service businesses. And so this is going to be a series that I'm going to do. I'm going to try to do this every week, but let's see, I'm busy, and stuff happens. Coaches recap. And this is going to be a list of some of the main pointers that I discussed with some of my clients, excluding their names and stuff like that and what kind of business they are, but they're all service businesses. But I'm just going to kind of go through this and kind of explain. Hopefully, whatever I have a little tip here that I share with you will help you. And if you're interested in wanting to work with me or at least curious about what business coaching and consulting is like, see, I'm a coach and a consultant. I don't just go with your feelings and tell you everything you want to hear or question you and make you think stuff. There are times where I'm going to give you the system and help you get out to advance to start scaling your business. So I have a whole thing about that. I have a roadmap, a DNA roadmap. You'll see in the link here to go to, and a free course. It's an ever-going course that I put different stuff that I do on there from time to time, but it's a good starter package. But if you want to work with me, great. Let's kick this off. Let's go with this is our first coaches recap. If you go to follow ChadMurray.biz on Facebook and you follow me there, I posted this, and so I'm just going to kind of go through this. It's right above me here on my other screen, and I'm just going to read to you a little bit and then talk a little bit about each point. So I had a client. He's one of my best clients. I absolutely, this gentleman has scaled his business from 800K to 2.5 in about 18 months. He would credit it to me, but I mean, I'm just the guide. I mean, he just does everything, and he's listened very well. He's questioned why, what, some things that we wanted to do and did, and then he starts to understand. Sometimes it's hard to explain to people, even when you do explain to them why they're doing some things in their business, and it's funny. I just sometimes got to go, trust me, just do this. There's a next step that's coming. And if you do this, I promise you it'll make an immediate impact. And he was one of those guys that he just blindly just did everything that came to him when we came to fix it. Now, I don't have a program to let you know. I don't sit there and go 1, 2, 3, 4, we got to do this, because every business is different. So, I mean, I start with what your biggest issues are and go from there. Well, this gentleman, I just literally, we took everything that he wanted to talk about every week, and in between weeks. If you don't text and call me during the week in between sessions, you're not utilizing me right. And so he's very active with my coaching program, and he was not a privileged kid growing up. Grew up good, but absolutely very close family ties and stuff. But got in some trouble with the law and stuff like that. And so after all that, he really cleaned his life up and started a business and found me. And then now he is literally at 2.5 million, and there is no slowdown for this guy. He keeps going. I think he's going to be a $10 million company in about 3 to 5 years. And it's exploding for him. Well, he's doing everything right. But his issue this week was he has imposter syndrome. And that means he doesn't feel like he deserves it. He like, why is this happening to me? Or when is the floor gonna fall out? Like, he keeps going out in the field, and I'm like trying to pull him back out. If I were there, I would grab him by the collar every time he went for the truck. It's like, no, you're gonna make more money with the pen than you are gonna make out in the field, slinging whatever you're doing. And so he I mean, he's been realizing this, but he keeps every once in a while escaping out of the field. But he really was having a gracious moment this week. He started to understand the gratitude of it, and he had his own aha moment. And so it was nice to listen to him talk and just tell me all of his gratifications, and of course thanking me. But I mean, really, the idea that where he's at, I mean, and is really taking him to a level that he never expected, and it's nice to see. All right, another client. Employees are wanting more. You have to make it happen for them. You make them better. You're better. Okay, so I had a client who his employees, like, they they're kind of being turds to him a little bit, and his training hasn't been the best. And I'm like, okay, they're giving the my client, the business owner, they're like begging him to help them. And I mean, and I don't mean like do their jobs. Like they're like flat out saying, I want a better system. They want to scale the business. And I'm like, okay, to get yourself in a better scenario, you've got to help them. When you own a business and you get to the point where you're out of the field, you're now actually working for them. And if you go in that aspect to make their lives better, easier, and then more successful, who's going to be more successful in the end? You are. Okay, next one. Breaking the chains of bad distributor deals that thought you needed. Cut the cord of your own destiny of products that you sell. Yes, a lot of times when you're starting your business in your first years, you find a couple distributors that you think are great for you and they're helping you out and they're doing everything. Come to find out, they're not. They're literally, you can go find that same product or services for like 100% less than what they're offering it because that's all you thought you had. And I had a client who I recognized early on, like literally the first month, that he needed to cut this cord on this not so much the relationship, but on the buying habits he had with this distributor. And because there are other distributors out there in the nation that would service him for quite a bit cheaper and even offer a wider variety of products. And it's been 2 years. He has not been able to do it. He had his aha moment. We were discussing that and coached him through that. And now it's he has 50% up his business in a year. So I mean he came to me. He was around $1 million and he's about 1.6 million now. So just getting your products right. So okay. I had another client, long term. One of my initial clients from 5 years ago, I started coaching, still with me today. Signed a deal for a fractional COO. They've needed someone to run their ship for so long, and they're just ready to do it. And I helped them find this person, and this person is now stepping up. They signed the contract on Friday. I got texted, and I was so happy for both the COO and the company that they're going to finally have someone in there, that can lead this company into $15 million. Really, they're a 15-20 million dollar company sitting at around 6-7 million. I can see them easily 3xing their company with the right direction. So, all right, another client have been having. It's the Biden era is coming to an end, but we're still in it, and there's a lot of service businesses that are having marketing issues that they're 30, 40, 50% down. And I've got a client who's been down, and they got their GMB suspended because they didn't have it properly set up, and we had to get them a new listing. We tried to go through the whole process, and they've just been having a hard time with customer acquisition. They're just not getting enough opportunities. And so I finally said, "Listen, let's set up a Facebook ad for you." And so we set up a Facebook ad for them on Thursday, and they're already getting leads just from me helping them do that. And so it was really nice to see the relief of starting to get clients from the Facebook ads. So, and then this week was a great week for me. I signed 2 more clients this week, which was nice. One is a longtime guy I've known. I'm a marketing company, if you didn't know it, and I've been doing their marketing now for a year and a half, and I knew they weren't ready for coaching, but I talk to him every once in a while, and of course he follows me here on Facebook and YouTube, and I put out a little DNA roadmap, which you can get down below here, just to kind of go over and start learning how to scale your business. And he read it, and he's like, "I'm ready." And he called me up. It was the easiest close I ever did, and we closed him, and it's nice. So we start actually our first meeting will be this next coming week. So that's some of the stuff that I discuss with my clients, and I hope that any of that helps you. If you're wanting to scale your business, go ahead, click on one of the links down below. You can Calendly, you can go get a free course. You can get my DNA roadmap. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I have a TikTok page. I'm really trying to focus more on YouTube now, and I'll still post on Facebook, but YouTube is where I'm at. So thank you, and I hope to see you soon. And because I really want to help you scale your business and get you to that place of relief when you start working on your business. It is a very, very powerful thing when you start having someone come into your business like me, even through Zoom, and start talking to you and start unclogging some of the stuff you're doing and getting clarity getting your pricing right, getting the sales process right, getting the call center right. And all of a sudden you start making more appointments. You start closing more. Everybody starts winning. And when you start winning, your business starts thriving. And that's what I do. So if you want to start winning, find me somehow, and I'll be glad to see you soon.